Welcome back to Crazy Dave's Kitchen. What do I have for you today? I've got boneless leg of lamb. Now, not just any boneless leg of lamb. This is Australian boneless leg of lamb. This usually goes for about $9, $10 a pound. Okay. Costco had this roast here, which happens to be about 4.5 pounds for 20 bucks. All right, I got two of them. So I'm going to show you today how to take roasted leg of lamb and do it Crazy Dave style. Stay tuned and I'll walk you through step by step. You're watching Crazy Dave's Kitchen. Okay, so what are some of the ingredients? Well, keep in mind, we're going to do two roasts. But we got to make the marinade first. So what do we got over here? We got about 2 cups of vegetable oil. Now, you can use olive oil. I prefer vegetable oil because I want to keep the flavor to a minimum. I don't want the oil to take over. You can also use canola oil. You can use different types of oil, corn oil, different types. I've got about a cup here of lemon juice. I've got different spices here. I've got about 3 tablespoons of peppercorn. I've got about 3 tablespoons of thyme, 6 tablespoons of granulated garlic, 6 tablespoons of granulated onion powder, and 3 tablespoons of thyme. Now I'm going to take all these ingredients and I'm going to put them in my Vitamix and mix them up really good. Okay, so one of the steps that you've got to do as you're mixing your spices in your blender is unpackage the roast, rinse it off, and what I did is I decided to stuff it, as you can see here, with the smoked garlic that I cold smoked on my Traeger with the apple wood for about 4 hours. And you stuff it all over. Now, I also forgot to tell you guys, and I do apologize, but it is Crazy Dave's Kitchen, and Crazy Dave's at it again, is in your mix, you need to add 2 cups of water. Then you mix it all together. Now, we're going to take this beautiful mixture here, and we're going to add it into some Ziploc bags, and we're going to put each roast in one bag. We decided to double bag the roast after pouring them in. We sealed it up, got all the air out, and then we double bagged it. Now, why do you double bag? Because in case the first bag leaks, you have an extra layer of protection. Now, we're going to go ahead and put these in the refrigerator, and we're going to marinate this for about 12 hours or overnight. Now, if you recall, my ingredients did not include salt. Why is that? Well, as I mentioned in some of my other videos, salt begins to cure or also cook the meat. We don't want that. We want this to marinate and allow those spices and juices to penetrate deeply in the meat. Well, I'll see you tomorrow when we go ahead and pull these out of the bag and we throw it on the Traeger and begin the smoking process. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so the leg of lamb has been in the refrigerator in the marinade, double bag sealed for a little over 12 hours. We're going to take it out and just massage it, and just grab that thing and pinch it, turn it over, toss it around, and massage it really, really well. Now remember, we double bag sealed this. Why is that? Because in case this bag opens, you don't want to mess everywhere. So just toss it around and massage that thing really good. We're going to go ahead and leave this in the refrigerator again for another 12 hours because we're going to cold smoke this when we're done for about 4 to 5 hours. Now, cold smoking is only good when the ambient temperature outside is also nice and chill, because you don't want this meat to spoil while you're trying to cold smoke it. Stay tuned, and we'll go into the cold smoking step coming up next. Now, the lamb roast have been marinating in the refrigerator for 24 hours. I've taken them out of the marinade. I put them inside of a glass baking dish And now I'm gonna cold smoke it in my Traeger using apple wood for about 4 hours. Right now, again, 4 hours cold smoking using apple wood. The Amaze cold smoker unit is now smoking really well. The 2 roasts have been placed into the Traeger, and now they're gonna chill out for 4 hours. I have decided to put my meat probes in each one of the roasts so that I can remotely monitor them. I am using the iGrill 2 that has the Bluetooth on it, so I can know exactly what the temperatures are of the roast. And right now you can see they're about 35 degrees. That's pretty cold for a roast. So these are going to cold smoke magnificent. Now that the roasts have cold smoked for 4 hours last night using the apple wood and the Amaze smoker, now it's time to cook them. Well, I did the startup on my Traeger. Now we're putting the roast on the grill. We're going to set it for 350 degrees. And we're going to roast these until the digital thermometer reads an internal temperature of 140 degrees. Well, here it is. Here's the finished product of that lamb roast. My iGrill said it was done. So what I did is I hooked it up to my Traeger thermometer here in the kitchen to verify the temperature. And look at that. Exactly spot on, 160 degrees. Now the other roast is still cooking away, so it's not quite done yet. We're going to let this sit here for about 15-20 minutes. Then I'm going to turn it over, let it sit for another 15 to 20 minutes, then we're going to slice it. Why do we do that? Well, I want the juices to sit in not only one way, but 2 ways. I want the juices to move around thoroughly while this thing cools down a little bit. Well, thanks for watching Crazy Dave's Kitchen. Enjoy.